Pimprenelle, how do you have such gorgeous curly hair like that? I cannot have curly hair like that. How do you do that? Ah, I know they were a trick. Hi Flosstube, this is Coral and we meet again for the second Flosstube on my channel. For this second Flosstube, I have 3 projects about cross stitch. And first of all, here in Prague it is so hot that I have to film inside the house. I would like to film in my garden, but it's too hot. So since April the weather is really hot. We don't have a lot of rain, so it's really difficult now because the weather is not usual at all. But anyway, we will talk about cross stitch anyway, and luckily I can cross stitch because during the summertime, I don't know about you, but for me cross stitch in summertime, I'm always afraid to get my cross stitch dirty because of the wet sweat and everything. So it's really difficult in summer for us cross stitcher. I don't know about you guys, do you cross stitch a lot during summer, and how do you do it? Maybe you wash your work after, or I don't know. My problem is that I don't wash my cross stitch, neither before or after the cross stitch is done. So I'm always afraid of the dirt in the white spot of the cross stitch, or so I usually don't cross stitch a lot in summer. But since I have an exhibition in November, I have to finish my work sooner than in November. I will talk about that a little bit later. But anyway, I have to cross stitch this summer, and luckily for me it is very hot, so I have to find some time during the day or mostly at night to cross stitch. The first project for this month, and because it's summer, obviously I cross stitch for Halloween. No, I cross stitch this for 2 months now. You see, it's not very advanced, I should say. And this pattern is from the Primitive Hair, and it's called The City of Halloween, and it's a very small piece of fabric, you can see, and very small Aida fabric. I cross stitch 2 on 2, even if the holes are quite small, but it's a very great pattern. I love it very much. I love the Primitive Hair very much. I dyed this fabric. I dyed it with food coloring. So I wanted to show you also that fabric, because maybe it's a good trick to dye or paint. I should say paint, because I used a lot of brushes to paint with food coloring. So if you have some food coloring that are out of date and you cannot use it for the cooking, then maybe you can try it on your fabric. Quite frankly, it was a test, because I never used the food coloring for painting and not on fabric. So, but it worked very well. I used some green, as you can see, some green, and actually the spots are from gold and silver dust, and it's some glitter dusty thing for cakes, to decorate the cookies and cakes, and it worked really well. The only thing is that I didn't wash. As I said earlier, I don't wash my work. So if you wash your work, be careful, because maybe the food coloring can go out. Maybe, I don't know, it's a test. If you want to play, it's summertime, it dries very quickly. So you can try. If you know, I'm sure you know them, Priscilla and Chelsea from Flosstube. They have a day during the week where they cross stitch some theme. So they have, I think it's Witchy Wednesday, where they cross stitch their Halloween project. And I loved the idea of rotating, changing every day your cross stitch projects. So I wanted to cross stitch every week for Halloween, because I'm always late for Halloween. I always want to cross stitch things for that day because I love Halloween, but I'm always late. I wake up always late, like 1 month before, and I want to do a big piece and and some decoration for the finishes and everything, and it's too late. I don't have time for that. And usually I finish around Halloween time, so I don't even have the time to put it on my walls or do the decoration, and it's good for next year. But this time I wanted to do things differently. I thought that the rotation thing could be a great help. I'm not the kind of stitcher that wants to have a lot of whips. I don't have a lot of whips because I'm always afraid to get tired of the project and never saw the end. So I tend to have just 1 or 2 projects. But I said, why not? Why not to change the habits? And I decided to cross stitch Halloween for Halloween every week, but not on Wednesday, because I'm not inspired on Wednesday to cross stitch Halloween. So I changed for Fridays, and I cross stitch Halloween on Fridays. And I like that idea. I like the vibe. Maybe it's because of Friday the 13th, maybe. I don't know. I'm a big fan of horror movies, so maybe I am a little bit influenced by Friday the 13th. I don't know. The second one is my little guest star of this Flosstube video, the little Pimprenelle. So this is my one of my cross stitch doll. She is called Pimprenelle, which is a name of an herb, and since she is a little witch, I wanted a name inspired by the nature and herbs and cooking things. She is the owner of a little magical bakery, spooky bakery, and I will show you a little bit more closer. You can see her hair, and I put a lot of flowers, green flowers, to remind a little bit of her name. Body, the jewelry. She has a cape, a dress, the leggings, and the shoes. So this one is really detailed. If you see my first Flosstube, you can see my another cross-stitch doll inspired by the Kokeshi Japanese doll. So yeah, this is the first project for the exhibition in November. The exhibition I will attend in November is called Prague Doll, or maybe the reverse, dollprague. I'll show you the catalog. It's called dollprague, and it's a very now famous exhibition about dolls. So you have a lot of artists that goes there sculpting dolls or making teddy bears and puppets and things like that. Third project for this month is from a magazine, a very old magazine. Actually, it's been 10 years since that magazine has been published. It's a French magazine or Belgium magazine. I'm not sure that it's French. I don't know if there are some French Flosstube. Please tell me if this magazine is French or not. It's from March, April 2008, so it's been 10 years now. I wanted to cross-stitch something for the summer because it's good to cross-stitch something for Halloween, it's good to cross-stitch something for November, but actually I don't have anything for the summer. In that magazine I chose that design that I would like to start very soon before the summer is finished. They cross-stitch on a blue, pale blue fabric. I had that color, but I don't have it anymore, so I will have to see if I cross-stitch it on white fabric or if I dye something. Thank you very much for joining me this week for this second episode of Flosstube, and thank you guys for the subscription since the last video. Thank you for the comments and the nice welcome on the Flosstube community. Thank you to Maeve Stitches in Paris. Hello Mary. Bonjour Marie. And we will see each other for the third Flosstube video. Hopefully very soon. I don't know. We will see. Pa pa pa. Bye bye. Pa 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 means bye bye in Czech. Not the Teletubbies language. It means something. Pa pa pa. It's a childish way of saying goodbye. So, pa pa pa.